Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at another Halloween themed Brickheadz. This time it's set number 40272, the Halloween Witch. This was the 31st Brickheadz, specifically it was a seasonal Brickheadz. This was from 2018 and it has 151 pieces, retailed for $9.99 USD or $10. This was one of the 6 Brickheadz released this year for the seasonal theme. We have the Valentine's Bee, the Easter Bunny, the Halloween Witch, obviously, Thanksgiving Turkey, and then Mr. and Mrs. Claus for Christmas. These were very, very interesting Brickheadz, and I'm very excited to have my hands on the Witch. So without further ado, let's take her out and take a look at this Brickhead. But before we do that, I want to take a look at the instruction manual. It's what you'd expect from a Brickheadz manual. It's one of the smaller size, and it has an advertisement for the turkey, which came out the month after this one did. So it's pretty interesting. There's nothing else of note in the manual. It's really just the pieces list on the back, and there's no other advertisements. But taking a look at the Witch herself, we're going to take a look at first her stand and then the the Brickhead itself. So pulling the Witch off, we have a very interesting display stand here. So you can see it's got the traditional Brickheadz logo head right here, and then it's got a little plaque they've done away with recently, but it had the Brickheadz face and then a little calendar for seasonal, marking this as a special Brickhead. Then we had a little really cool cauldron build in a fire with a pumpkin that hasn't quite grown. There's one bone in the cauldron. Over here we have a grown pumpkin and then a spooky black tree with some very nice kind of like lilac leaves right there. A really good build put together quite like pretty nicely underneath. And you can always pull off the side bits and have just a stand to display the Witch. Perfectly up to you. Although personally for a seasonal Brickhead like this, I really like having the kind of extras added. But taking a look at just the Witch, her only accessory is this broom, which I don't like. It doesn't quite fit with her, like it's blocked by her cape and it just juts out way too much. And I get why she has a broom, but I wish they could have given her a different kind of accessory. All right, here's the Witch by herself, and she's comprised just like a normal Brickhead. We have the head, the body, and the legs, although the feet this time have an extra stud up front to get the pointed witch shoe. Quite like that, that's very nice. Got green hands, no printed pieces other than the eyes, funnily enough. Got a little bow tie right here. I like the gold belt buckle too. Some very nice detailing. She, unlike most Brickheads, actually has a nose, the pointed witch nose. It's kind of stereotypical, but captured well in Brickhead form. The eyes right there on olive green tiles to give them a little pop. That's pretty nice. Her hat is interesting. I think it would have been nicer if we had a larger purple piece to get a bigger brim. We have like a little witch's hat with the tip kind of pointed. I would have loved if this was like a stud or two higher and the hat was a little bit wider. I think it would have looked a little nicer, but it's still pretty good. She's got 2 ears right there, green hands. And then I'm confused here. Is this her cape? Because it looks like it goes over kind of like the shoulders and down here, but it doesn't go down quite as far as I think a cape would. And there's this awkward gap here between what I think is her hair, except her cape and her hair are built the exact same way. And it just seems kind of strange to me that they would, like, unless this is hair that's supposed to continue fluently down the entire Brickhead, in which case that awkward gap right there is really, really awkward. So I don't know what they were trying to go from here. From the front, this looks amazing. From the back and kind of the sides, it really, really falls apart. I much prefer this from, the front view, and I might try to mod this or anything with the Brickheadz Brick Me set. I'm forgetting the name exactly, but trying to modify this and everything, because the way they have I don't know if this is supposed to be part of the hat or hair or what, but it doesn't quite look right. But for the most part, everyone's going to be displaying this guy from the front here, so you won't have to see any of the awkward tiling in the back, and people can walk into your house, you can have this on display, you can see it, and kind of perfect. So definitely I'd rate this set a solid like 7 out of 10. It's a great Brickhead. Really, I have no problems with the Brickhead line. Pretty much everything they turn out is stellar. I really like the idea of these seasonal Brickheads. You can get them for decorations, for gifts and everything. Something to spice up your holiday. Obviously it's Lego, it spices up everything, but this will be, a seasonal special. And I'm very glad I could still find this. I got this at Barnes & Noble along with the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon. I promise you'll see a review of that very, very soon. So honestly, guys, I'd recommend this if you can find it. It's probably going to be on sale. It's 2 years old at this point. It's going to retire very soon if it hasn't already. I don't think it was all that popular because there were a bunch of them still on the shelf at Barnes & Noble. But if you have a chance, pick this up. That's all I got for you guys today, though. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the very next video, and I want you all to have a fantastic day.